안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 타 유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
You don't lose. You get an opportunity to learn.
Right.
And Francis Ngannou learned from the fight with Stipe Miocic at UFC 220. And it was evident when he made his way back to the octagon. Curtis Blaydes was a guy that could employ the same type of strategy as Stipe Miocic did, but Francis disposed of him in the first round. Cain Velasquez was another guy that could employ that strategy. Francis disposed of him in 28 seconds. He's only getting better because he has not been fighting for very long.
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Choi is 29. Ngannou is 33. He weighed in at 250 pounds even. He will have a 13-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready? Ready?
Right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe...
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Misses with the right hand. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick
That was a thudding leg kick.
That shot is blocked by Choi.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside. You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Timely defense there, huge block for him. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Punch over top.
Try to establish that jab.
Real steep body kick.
Oh! Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Ngannou. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. Listen, dude, you're losing this fight. You need to wake up. Let's go out there and let's make it.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. You have two very talented fighters. Sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Set the pace.
Nice.
And that one certainly found the target.
Stay busy. You control this.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with this jab.
Beautiful strike.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Francis Ngannou. Well, still connecting on about 4 of every 10 attempts. 40% the accuracy rate now against Francis Ngannou. The Predator gets caught with that punch. So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. And he landed the right hand there.
Oh, big punch lands.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. .30 seconds to go in round two. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. 10 seconds remain in round two. Round three next. Right now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the scene.
This is what happens when you get very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Punch is blocked. Just misses with the jab. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Huge block there.
Oh, big head kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Throwing that jab, no good. 35 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou. Well, the accuracy rate not great for him, DC. 27% tonight against Francis Ngannou. Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it. Nice strike.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
60 seconds and let's do it.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Hands higher, hands higher. Double that jab now, let's go.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Dig and kick.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. That's the pace we're talking about. That's the cardio.
All right, so a huge round for him there, DC, particularly when it came to the head kicks. Take us through the replay.
I mean, those head kicks were beautiful. He was finding a spot. He was wrapping it around his opponent's arms and landing those head kicks over and over and over. He did a good job of really setting his opponent up with his hands and then taking those opportunities that were presented to him.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
punches there. Swing and a miss by Choi. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Effective punch there by Choi.
Beautiful body kick.
Blocks the shot. Oh, huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath. Right? You hear a big exhale. Every time Francis loads up to finish a fight, you hear the crowd take all the air in because they're ready to explode. That's the type of performer, that's the type of fighter that Francis is.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Choi.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Take him down.
Ngannou's uppercut is blocked. Under 2 minutes to go.
Keep going.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
That was sneaky. Nice strike.
1 minute. Lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Nice kick landed there by the Korean Superboy. 15 seconds. Ngannou's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. While we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC, a lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You're losing. Listen to me, you're losing. You gotta go out there and use your striking. You gotta put together some combinations for you. Put him against the camera.
Are you ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Just out of range with that left hook. Nice defense there, huge block.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Hands high.
Oh! Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Hands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so another what a shot to the body. Wow. Wow.
He's got it. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the victory.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.